Yeah, Andrew, did you get my email? Yeah, you are. Hi, Andrew. How you guys? How you guys doing? Hey, Carol. How you guys? What a crazy night, huh? Holy moly. I've been out all day shopping. Tori, hello. Lovable Rogue, hello. How are you guys? No drama here. We're not going to have any drama. Sorry. Hang on a second. Hey, Marty McFly. Ooh, is he at 100? Hang on. We got Doas today. Hi, Morbid. How you doing, girl? Unknown Capone. Are you coming up? I never go on this late. I don't even understand it, everything that's going on. Put a one in the chat if Capone should panel up. Carol puts a one. I put a one. Andrew, did you answer me? Did you get my email? We need some calmness after that. My whole day has been that way up until a little bit ago. You're I was. I was listening to you in the car. It was wild at your house, Kim. Makes it interesting. Look, Capone, everybody wants you to panel up. You guys are funny. I don't even really understand what's going on. Like, I don't really understand what's going on. Oops, that was my phone echoing. No drama, Christmas policy. Yeah, it's only 4 days till Christmas, guys. You need to stop this. Hi, Tawny C. All I know is this first day of winter break and everyone fought all day. Is it going on 15 more days? We knew it wasn't going to end. Hey, Ander. I'm just, I don't know. I was just trying to figure everything out. I know this guy is kind of like supposedly like a notorious troll, but how it ended up, like it always kind of ends up that it comes back to Laura, and I don't understand how that happens. Only drama was on Diane and Wendy's, yeah, and it brings a lot of people in. Well, come up, Kim. Sure. You can come up. There you go. Kim's my panner hole. She always comes up. She saves the day. Here we are to save the day. Andrew, you didn't answer me. Did you get my email? Hi, Eagle. This is late for me. I'm not used to being on this late. Hey, Kim. Hey,
Hi.
girl.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
How come I can't hear?
Hang on.
Oh, I was going to say, what did I do wrong?
No, it's me. I have my in-call volume. I have to turn it up to hear
That's
you.
better.
How you doing?
Really?
Is it less crazy?
Yes, man. I've been refereeing kids all day. I don't even know, man. And then I'm yelling at my kids and I'm listening to yelling on my phone.
You were doing the mother's count. I'm gonna count
I'm like,
3.
what the hell am I doing right now?
2, 3.
My daughter, I did it again tonight. My youngest daughter says, "Come on, Laurie, you don't want to see what happens when anybody gets to 3." I was like, what?
And I could,
because I haven't done
hear
that in a long time.
Your son's in the kitchen. It's like the typical kids. Well, she's touching me.
Oh my gosh. It's
laugh.
been all day. Like,
And then
is it
in
a full
Dovis,
moon or
was
what?
anyone in Dovis when her husband says, I'm not
Yes.
I'm not friggin' paying to heat the outdoors. She left her door open. Hi, Mandy. How are you, Mandy?
Everybody's been
Mandy,
on edge today.
I just want to say to Mandy, I feel so bad that everybody thinks that her feelings don't matter. Mandy, you matter to us. I was
thinking that she sounds, Mandy, I was going to ask her if she's been hitting the bottle or something. You sound loopy, Carla.
Who, me?
No, you know what it is? It's past Carla's bedtime almost.
It is past my bedtime.
And you were shopping all day? You sound like you're so tired.
I was.
So what did you get? A lot of toys, I bet, huh? All the kids are little that you buy for.
Step away, Mandy. Stay. We like you. We love you here. Mandy said she respects me enough to step away. Don't do that, Mandy. Don't be like that.
Yeah, why? What's the matter? Is somebody bothering her?
You.
You don't have to leave. No one here will give you any trouble.
You're among friends here. Don't forget that.
Oh, Mandy, you can stay. No one here will give you any trouble.
No one's going to give you any problems.
They know better.
Listen, Mandy, I've always said this. Your feelings matter, and I think it sucks that they think that, because of mistakes that you've made, they can forgive
I was just
everybody
about to
else.
say that. A lot of stuff has gone on in the past that involves a lot of people. Everybody needs to just move on already. It's really just done and over with.
Hi, Hockey Mom.
Oh, I hear static.
And I have a brief. Okay, Kim, can you give the brief recap to Hockey Mom?
What the hell? I don't know what the hell goes on.
Marky Mark is a notorious troll. He was
that's basically it. Marky Mark
Makeup
is
Monsters, High Horse, and a bunch of other troll names.
And
I think he was.
I still don't know how she put it 2 and 2 together. That part, because I don't understand how emails and all that crap work. I have no idea, but apparently she did it, and he got caught. And whose live did he admit this on?
Didn't he? He was on some kind of a Discord phone call and admitted it. So he admitted it
with 10 people or something, right?
Exactly.
Oh, so that I'm not going to be able to watch that, I guess.
No,
I've been asking all night. Can somebody tell me whose live he admitted this on? I'd like to hear it.
No,
not that I don't believe it,
was on
but
a
I just want to hear it.
phone call.
Well, I still think that we should be able to hear it somehow.
Happy.
Oh, there's Wendy. Wendy's going to save the day. She's going to explain it to everybody. Yay.
I'm just reading what Mandy said. Can you troll me with deceased people I've never spoken of to, just like Marky Mark did when only one person from YouTube in February knew that. But Diane and Wendy wanted me to share. Exactly, Mandy.
Screw that nonsense. I won't put deceased. No, that's kind of rude, to be
Exactly.
honest.
That's so rude to ask
Disgusting.
you to do that.
Well, my thing is, what is his problem? For him, like, all right, so he comes in Laura's the night CPS is there and just dogs Laura. Then he goes in and messes with Makeup Mobster, putting her down about a bunch of crap. What is, like, he just goes wherever there's problems, he goes in and just adds fuel to the fire. Is he just doing it for kicks? I mean,
Didn't
obviously
he?
like, why
He
does he
did it to
care?
the truth. He did it to the truth too.
Right. That's
He
right.
did it to
So
her.
basically,
Oh,
he is the true meaning of a troll. The bottom line of that.
he's disgusting.
So there's no
And
way that
Mandy,
he's this RN and this great, nice, sweet guy because, he if he worked in the medical field and he was this sweet, laid back, nice guy, he wouldn't be trolling. So he's obviously a liar about everything, and he's just a piece of crap. And it's a shame because it's not even been a month that we outed Oni with all his crap, and now this guy.
I'm
Sadly,
laughing
there's a
at
lot
you,
of bad
Kim.
people in the world.
Here we are.
What?
Here we are saying. Here we are saying it's not going to be about drama. We're bringing up the
Oops.
drama.
You know what? You went live too soon. The drama's still lingering.
Yeah, exactly, Mandy. Mandy's word is never taken for, as truth. She always needs to come with proof, and she always comes with proof. And they still, you know what? She's damned if she does and damned if she doesn't. I don't
Well, that's
care.
the problem. They don't
She
like it.
can't
That's
do
why they get
she
mad at Laura too.
because they don't like um Mandy, and
Real,
because of
the
what she did in
truth,
the past, and
and by the
she
truth I
admits
mean they
it,
don't
and
like.
she's owned it, and she's apologized for it. Why can they
Yeah, that's
forgive
not good enough.
everybody else and they can't forgive her? I'm
I don't
I'm
know.
done with it.
Yeah,
Mandy's
it's a little
welcome
old.
here. I'm
Obviously,
getting
everyone's made
sick of it.
mistakes,
I'm
and
getting sick of them
it's
bullying her. Like
it's
it's
not right.
time for people
Like,
to
what
stand
makes
up
them
to
so
her.
much better? That they, what do we have to do? Bring up every bad thing, mistake they've all made in their lives to make them feel on her level? I mean, why can't she be forgiven? She didn't kill nobody, for God's sakes. Like, come on. And they don't, you know what? They don't like that she proves them wrong. People do not like that. They don't like to hear the truth of anything. They don't like real. That scares people. That's why they don't like Laura, and that's why they don't like Makeup Mobster either. They don't like that shit. They like people to back down so they can bully them. And when they can't bully you, then they just will be mean, and that's it. That's all they're gonna. That's all
And
they're
you're
gonna do.
damned if you support people that they don't like. Like, excuse me, I'll like who I want to like. I'll let in
Right.
my stream who I want to let in my stream. I've always told Mandy that she's welcome in here, and she doesn't have to feel like um, bullied. She's not going to be
Scared
bullied. I'm not going
or
to allow
right.
her to be bullied in here.
She
I
didn't do
was first
nothing to
labeled a
me, so
liar and screenshot manufactured for exposing Jay for calling in as and Chris Watts' fake ex-girlfriend to push her to tell me who called on me. I did that in February 1st. Yeah.
wait, let me read this again.
You've gone through a lot, Mandy. I feel bad for you. I just feel bad for the girl. I mean, I knew 2 days after I was first swatted, Jay always knew I was right, not crazy, not insane, not a drunk or meth. And see, I think she's being embraced and she knew about it. That's what I don't understand. Like, I just can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah, I'm
And
not gonna talk
Mandy's
about
and
nothing like
Mandy's
that.
being dogged and she was the victim. Like, hello. Mandy, happy, says Mandy, you're officially absolved. Forgiving, let the YouTube kingdom know you are forever, you are forever pardoned and now loved by Mandy.
There you go. Happy
There
has
you go,
spoken. You're
Mandy.
good, Mandy.
That's sad, Mandy. Hockey Mom says you gave her dollars for a plane ticket. Yeah, I heard about
Right.
that. Was it 200, Mandy, that you
Yeah.
gave her?
For her
That's
son, right?
fucked.
Hi,
You know what
undercover
I'm gonna
boss.
do? I'm gonna give Mandy a wrench in my chat because
Hockey
I
mom, how
like
you
her.
feeling? Is your
because
leg,
I
your
like her,
ankle all better now?
so that nobody can pick on you, Mandy. There you go,
Hi,
Mandy.
Levin.
You now have a
Yeah,
wrench,
gaslighting.
so
Everybody's
nobody
freaking
can like do
walks
anything.
around all day long doing that crap. Which, you know
Now,
what? They do that because it starts fights and then everybody's fighting. Just like as soon as Laura didn't want to stay up there with Jay, everybody started calling her a chicken and she was running. I'm like, seriously,
right.
because you just want to keep the fight going. Like, I think Laura had enough 3 hours defending herself. I think that's long enough. Like, come
Well,
on.
why should she? Why
Man.
she was on for 4 hours?
Right. She don't
And
owe
she
nothing
always
to
has
Jay
to.
anyway. Come on. God, like what the hell?
Oh,
You
you're
know
off
what?
till January 6th. Hockey mom's off till
Laura
January.
stayed. My kids too. They have 16 days off. I don't know what. I think because they haven't had any snow days
You're
yet.
gonna
Oh
go
my goodness.
crazy. You're gonna
I
need
probably
16
am.
days
I guess I'm
after.
really. I'm gonna have to go live every day so you can all see it. Oh Lord. Um. I just lost my train of thought. But anyway,
I'm
crazy. Yeah,
sorry.
that's all right. I
I'm
probably would
sorry.
have anyway. I've been doing that all day, like really bad.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
how
what's
you
going
didn't
on.
lose your train of thought today, Mandy. I just gave you a wrench, so nobody can pick on you on my live stream ever.
That's right. There you go. You're protected now for
No,
real.
yeah, because I don't want people coming in here and doing anything to her because she has enough on her plate. My God, leave the girl alone. I don't
Man, what
have
crazy.
content.
So
I
what
just have my
happened
gut
with I
feelings.
don't know. Is Makeup Mobster, are they mad at her? Are they okay with her? I guess they're okay with her. Are
Well,
people apologizing and stuff now?
John Crimes is a good friend of hers, so I think they're probably all right with her.
Yeah.
So I would imagine.
And I guess Marky Mark hasn't been on anywhere
Okay, hun.
today. Like he's laying low now, right?
Well, didn't I heard he deleted his account, but that doesn't
His
mean he
main
won't be
channel?
back. That doesn't
Wow.
mean he won't be back. Like anybody
Right.
can make another account, you know.
Yeah.
Hi BTS. We're just shooting the shit up here. We're doing
Where
drama
were
tonight.
you? You weren't
We're
in
doing
Laura's
drama.
tonight, were you?
Kim and I are doing drama our way. Right,
We're
Kim?
recapping the drama.
We're doing drama that doesn't involve kids fighting in the kitchen.
Oh God, my
One kid
Lord.
is cooking and the other kid is what was she doing? Your daughter was you were doing the mama
Breathing.
count.
I don't know. They can't be in the
Dova
same room
four.
together. They
Dova
really
four.
honestly cannot.
Dova four's husband gets mad at her. I'm not paying to heat the fucking outdoors.
My
Oh
husband's only that way with the
no.
air conditioning because he has,
Hi
well, we don't
undercover
have the heat
boss.
on. We got the fireplaces, the little electric ones, but he keeps the window open at night so he can hear, he's got all his trucks outside and we got cameras and everything. And my husband still,
My
is
husband's
afraid
like
we're going to
that
be
though.
robbed.
When I leave
Yeah,
the
he's claustrophobic
light,
too. Like he has to have near the window. He practically sleeps out the window. I'm like, what? I'm over
that
here
was
shivering. Like, what's
so
happening?
funny.
Tova.
That was so funny, Dova. I was
It
laughing.
was funny.
She was going, I'm on a lie. You said,
He was probably like, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying to pay the heat the outdoors.
I remember my dad saying that to us when we were kids too. What the hell,
Oh
man?
no, my husband says
I
the
always
same
try,
thing.
I do take into consideration with my kids, like doing stuff and getting yelled at. I try not to yell at my kids for that crap because I know we all did it. Kids are kids. I mean, oh my God, like you want to just yell at them, but then you did it too when you were a kid. So,
Yeah. Well, I used to leave all
I
the
don't care what they do as long as they're freaking quiet about it. My God, they were so loud today. I
oh
haven't
my
even listened
God.
to that part of my
And you
live. I'm
kept saying
almost scared
and
to.
you kept saying you were doing the same thing that Dova was doing. You were going, I'm on a live. I'm
I know. The
on
more I
a
told them, the
live.
louder they got. I really don't think they cared.
It was funny.
Huh.
This is our drama, guys. You guys have the other drama. We have this like we get to follow drama, like real life drama.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, so Capone, are you coming up on panel? You'd be
Come
sandwiched in
on.
between two ladies.
You know you
Come
want
on.
to.
You know, you're
I like,
dying
no, I
to.
don't.
You know you want to, Capone.
So did you guys like my babies today? Aren't they so
Did you show
cute?
your babies? Because
Oh,
I was like shopping, so I missed a lot.
I did. I
Marky
showed
Mark,
all of them.
happy says Marky Mark is laying low because he's afraid someone will go real life on him. Well, didn't he complain
Oh,
that he was doxxed, that his
he's got
father was
nerve.
doxxed or something?
Well,
Like
that's what happens when you're sure.
after he threatened to break Mike Naked Mobster's fingers. Hi, Mom without a watch. We're doing drama night. We're doing
Hi,
drama
Mom
night
without a
tonight.
watch. How are you? Oh, now he's scared after he caused all this ruckus, and now he wants to be all scared.
Well, the thing is, he lied about it. First of all, he lied. He denied it, lied about it, and then admitted it. So he's
I
kind of a
believe that,
creep.
Nova.
He's
Yeah,
kind
he
of
is
a
a
creep.
creep.
Hi, Samara. How are you? How are you, sweetheart?
Samara, hi.
I love Samara.
She is a sweetie.
Samara. Carla, careful. You will be in the front page in the morning. I doubt it.
Blank,
So
hi.
my son is going into rehab on the 26th of December.
Oh, that's great, Carla.
Yeah, I am so happy about that. I just thought I'd give a little update on that. If Capone panels up, I'll buy him a hat and mittens from Carla. Okay. See, hear that, Capone? Marty McFly will buy you a hat and mittens that I will crochet for you if you come up on panel.
Hi, Tori.
Thank you, Dova.
Did you hear today on my live that my husband's cousin was found dead this morning?
Yeah, and it was like that's my worst fear. Was my
Yeah.
worst fear.
They
Like
found
the
heroin
drug
and needles
overdose.
in the
Yeah,
motel room.
yeah,
So it's definitely what happened.
yeah. Yeah, I kind of like when you put that out there, I was like, oh God, that's my worst nightmare.
It's scary. It really
Yeah, it
is.
is. Well, yeah, but now that I know that there's like a light at the end of the
Yes, there
tunnel,
is.
like
Carla.
now I'm like
It's gonna be
really
okay.
happy. Like, I'm still scared for him because I know he's gonna go through a really rough
It's rough,
thing,
right?
but
It's hard. But hopefully he's
yeah.
strong and he'll get through it.
I think
Thank you, Nova.
Kim said that her husband and his cousin weren't that close, were they? They
They
had
weren't.
stopped
Well,
talking.
my husband's cousin is like, he's been jealous of my husband for years. And they haven't talked. I mean, he lives in Florida. He lived here. He worked for us. They got along great. They've been best friends like growing up and everything. And my husband, it's been bothering my husband that they're not friends, but he's jealous and he just can't get past that. So they haven't talked in a couple years, and
Yeah,
now he's
Sander.
gone.
Sad. It's
So
always sad.
my husband's upset, but what can you do? I mean, he's in a bad place. I mean, he's been on drugs. That's why he wound up moving to Florida. He was just so messed up.
Happy, says Marky Mark's philosophy of life. I'm going to troll other people's real life, but
Thanks,
nobody
Evil.
can troll me. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
All
exactly what
right.
he was doing.
It's like
And now he wants to be mad because he got caught.
I can threaten to break your fingers, but don't you dare like go, put my information out there. When he put her like family members' information out and like, names out there, just sucks. The whole thing just was sickening to
That's a
me.
shitty thing to do, isn't it? Oh my God.
Very shitty. Follow the
Like, how do you
yellow
feel
brick
good
road
about
to
yourself
Carla's
after doing
panel,
that?
Capone.
I cannot
Marty.
see going on YouTube all night, trolling people, saying really horrible stuff, pretending to be somebody I'm not, and just being downright mean, and then feeling good about myself after that. Like, how? I don't understand that at all.
Dovis
I just
said,
don't.
I mentioned to three others that I had a feeling about his career. I had a bad feeling about him. So weird. now this comes out. I didn't know who he was. That he had
Listen, I'm
claimed that
not.
he was didn't he claim he was a nurse or something?
And he was going to be an RN. I'm not going to say that I had a bad feeling about his job, but when I first heard about him and I seen him on a couple panels and I did subscribe to him and I would go on, like if he came on live, and something about him just rubbed me the wrong way, and I would always just click off his channel. If he was on somebody's panel, I would
I
watch for a
too
minute and just
so
be
think
like,
so.
eh.
Who brought him into
That's
this
the only thing.
community? He's new to this community, am I right? Wasn't he on, like, someone said he was on Pink's. Pink brought him on, and then he was on
He claims
Brian's.
he's been around for a long time, but who knows?
So he was on Brian's. And was he on Sharky's? Because they were all defending
Mhm.
him. They were all telling him to get the hell off panel.
Which is what brought me to think
When he
that's
was
why
on
he was
Mandy.
doing what he was doing to Makeup Monster, because of Marsha, but yet he was doing it to everybody. So I don't know what his deal is.
He's a lowlife.
Oh.
He's a scumbag.
Yeah.
He's a douche.
Yep.
Like, he's all of that above.
My God.
Is he related to Dad with a gun? Dad with a gun, Dad with a phone. Hi, Tawanda. How are you,
Tawanda.
my dear?
Somebody else
Oh,
just came in. So, hi, Sue.
Yes, I think I said hi to Sue. I believe I did. I gave Mandy a wrench because I don't want her being picked on.
I just ate pumpkin cheesecake and it was freaking delicious.
Pumpkin cheesecake?
Oh my
Did you
gosh.
make it?
Hell no. No. My sister-in-law used to make it every year for Thanksgiving. And now they moved. But anyway, no, I didn't make it.
Did you read what Dova said? Yes, an RN and L and D. I thought that was awesome, but I heard the girls asking him questions about birthing. Someone mentioned to him about surrogacy, and he didn't know what that was. Yeah, you would think that a nurse would know that.
Yeah. Especially labor
I
and
have a
delivery.
confession
That's
I gave
right.
Marky
Labor
Mark.
and delivery. Oh God, what a dork. Me too,
His
Mom, Dad, watch.
nickname
I'm so glad she figured it out.
when he came on Pink's panel that night and took his shirt off for all the ladies. I think I remember somebody telling me about that.
I remember when he first came around, everybody talking about this cute guy, and he was a L&D nurse, and he was this great, awesome, hot guy. Yeah, I remember that too. And then I saw him, and I was like, eh. Oh my gosh.
What
he could have been probably a sweet, nice guy, but he ruined that. God,
but
why
was
do you
she
gotta be
friends
like
with
that?
him? Was she
He didn't have
friends
to
with
be
him?
Who?
Pink, was she friends with him? That's who
Oh
brought
yeah,
him.
yeah.
So she
I
was
think that's
friends
where
with
he
him.
first. Yeah, I think that's where he first started. Of course, you know about it, Hockey Mom. So do I, because we have a million kids. Hockey Mom, so I know all about labor. Yeah, he started going in her lives first, I guess, and then
Hi,
his name was
Mandy.
different.
Welcome back.
His name was
Welcome
different,
back,
and
Mandy.
Pink started calling. Hi, Mandy. His Pink started calling him Marky Mark, and that's when he changed his name. I heard that yesterday. I forget what his name was before. Mark, and maybe his last name, I guess.
Well, I didn't find him like I just first time. Well, I've seen him. I think I've seen him on different panels, but I never thought much of him. Like, I didn't think of him like either didn't like him or dislike him. I just didn't think anything of
Right.
him.
I couldn't get into him every time. I tried.
Really?
I just was like, happy.
But
I'm not even going to tell you what I thought that just said. Oh, I thought he said he found a piece of pubic hair. I don't know what the hell I was reading. Look, I think I need to go to bed too. Read Happy's last comment. That's a store, right?
Mandy.
We don't have them stores around here, so I didn't know what the hell you were saying. Oh God.
Mandy, you get a bad rap. I just feel bad for the girl. I've always felt bad for her.
Oh.
Like,
you would think by now this shit would start blowing over, but
you
don't
would
start
think
whining, dog.
Like, if they can forgive, this is what I don't understand. If they can forgive everybody else, why can't they just, stop?
Listen, they
dogging
have to keep it
Mandy.
up so nobody looks at their shitty ways. If
And
they keep the
Laura,
light
like,
on her,
did you see how this ended up though tonight? It started out as they were going to, well, I guess it started out because Laura exposed or did something on Republican Ash, which I missed because I was out shopping
me
all
too.
day.
I
I
missed
don't
it
even know what
too.
happened on
I have to resub to
Republican
Ash
Ash.
because, oops.
I like
Yeah, I missed it.
Republican Ash.
I do too. I just keep forgetting to resub to her. I unsubbed ways back and I keep forgetting. So I miss
Um,
everything because I keep
Mandy
forgetting.
saying Remy went by
Hi,
his
Morbid
Halloween
Angel.
night live saying um he was going to work a midnight shift in scrubs.
Ow.
Every labor coach,
Labor
clearly
coach.
costume scrubs. Bless her heart, she sees the good and genuineness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, he's like a full-fledged liar, ain't he?
Wow, he's a real he goes all out. He even
Yeah.
dresses up. He even dresses
I
up.
wonder what made him
He
pick that
plays
job.
one on
Maybe
YouTube.
he wanted to be that and he just going with it. Oh no. God.
I wonder what he really does. He
If
says he would
anything.
work. Didn't he
I know what
say,
he does. He
Mandy?
trolls on freaking YouTube.
Mandy, didn't he say on your panel that he works like a night shift? I thought that's what he said on your panel. He found Pink because of her
Oh,
addiction recovery lives before she made the
wow.
recovery prescribed channel. Is she
Hmm.
still online? Is she still on YouTube?
Uh-oh. I thought I heard she was coming back or somebody said something about that. I don't know. I never watched her either because she has me blocked. So, just like the rest
Who?
of us.
Pink? Everybody
Yeah.
that's stuck to Laura is blocked by
Yeah.
somebody.
I never,
all,
like, I've been
we're
subbed
all
to
like
her since,
we're
like, day
we're
one.
we're the black
But
sheep of YouTube.
yeah. I didn't even go in there to know that I was blocked. I
We're
figured
the
it out when I
Bloit.
couldn't see her. So I was like, well, I guess I won't even bother going in there now.
We're the
Weird.
Bloit. BL blacklisted of YouTube.
Yeah, we're the outcasts.
The Bloit. I'm gonna call us the Bloits. We're
Yeah.
the Bloits. We're not Boit.
Oh,
We're
well.
Bloit. Blacklisted
Hell.
because we support Laura.
Because we like the freaking truth, the real
Mom without a
stuff.
watch
We
says,
don't
"I'm
like
sorry,
fake crap.
Mandy, that I underestimated all the stuff that you've been through." I think a lot of people are seeing a different side of Mandy, and they're seeing how dogged she was.
Marty.
Yes, but
I've seen her. She's my
yes,
pink
so
life.
on
Or she
Mandy
was.
Lynn's live when he should have been catching the bus to the hospital for a shift. Yeah, exactly. How is your brother doing, Tawanda?
Oh, Tawanda. I'm glad he's home though now. Oh.
we let's send our prayers to Tawanda and her family. I think I have a
Yes.
sticker here for her. There we go. I think about her. I do.
Just hope he's not in any pain and he's just relaxing and it's horrible.
He did a live in downtown Dallas with a backpack on May, saying he just left UNTBC. He was getting his master's. Well, if he was already an RN, UNT is in Denton, 40 miles from where he was.
I heard you
it
tell that
sounds like
story today, Mandy.
he's a liar.
I
It
forget
sounds
where,
like
but I heard it.
me and
Oh, on
Mandy
Tracy.
have been talking
right.
for a while. She really has a kind heart. I like Mandy. I've told her that. I told her I called her a psycho before.
Should have been a
I was
private investigator, Mandy.
I was believing what everybody was saying. And I told her, I came right out and told her, Mandy, I called you a psycho, but I don't think that anymore.
Well, at least you
I
admitted
love
it.
her. And I
We've
gave her a
all
wrench to prove it.
that stuff that we.
So nobody can
Sometimes
pick on
on
you,
here,
Mandy.
it's hard to not, know what's going on with people.
But I gave her a chance, and I went into her life.
You did.
I went into.
That's right.
did. And at least I came clean and I said this about you and I didn't mean it.
That's
I
right.
just took what other people said and you know, and that's why I don't judge anybody anymore.
That's nice, morbid angel.
Mandy has got a good heart. She's a good girl. We love you, Mandy. You're always welcome here.
Well, I'll tell you what I did one night when that fake Mandy came in Ben's live, and this is like months ago. I know you know about that, Mandy. And we all thought it was you, and the fake you was saying, like, pouring your heart out pretty much, apologizing and saying that you wanted another chance. And I said all this stuff like, if you've made a change, because I really didn't know you. I was just going by what the fake Mandy was saying. And I was like, if you've made a change and you are going to be different, people have to accept that. You're saying you're sorry. And I was like, I'll give you another chance. I didn't even know you before, but I'm willing to see your side now, blah, 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 blah. And then here it wasn't even you. I was mad. I'm like, well, what the hell? Do you remember that, Mandy? I guess it was probably about 3 months ago, maybe more.
Mandy is
like
awesome with videos. She's a very smart girl.
Yeah, definitely should have been a
I
private investigator.
admire
I
her.
don't know how you figure all this crap out.
And you know
I'm
what?
like,
I
lost.
went into one of her lives when she did like a game night one night. We had the best time. It was so much fun. Mandy, that was a fun night. You were trying to get away from the drama and that thing. She tried her best and called me the next day and said as soon as fake Mandy said she was going to go live with Honey Boner and apologize, she knew it wasn't me. Right.
I don't know if that's
But
funny or
no,
not.
Mandy did try to get away from all the hate.
Honestly,
And
none
she
of us
tried.
knew if it was you or not. Like we were like,
We were all going by what other people were saying and
well, in Ben's live that night though, everybody was just like, Ben was like, is it really her? Mandy, is it really you? Like like I said, I really didn't know you to know if it was you or not, but like we didn't.
Hi, Sarah Myers. Welcome.
At first, but then you sent me, and I was
no, I'm
like
not
pouring the
listening
heart
to
out.
Diane's right now.
What happened? You were in that live, Marty? Yeah, you remember that? I mean, I was like sticking up for this. Whoever this person was trying to help you, apparently. Unless they planned on being shitty afterwards. I don't know I don't remember what happened. Maybe something crappy did happen after that. I'm sure the intentions weren't good. I don't know. Who knows?
Mandy would be good for that. She's really good at making videos. Mandy's awesome. Like, that girl's got some talent. She's got some skills.
And that's why they don't like her. So as soon as she shows proof of something, they get mad.
She's also intelligent. She's intelligent. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful girl.
They like to keep the blame on somebody
she's got
else.
A supportive husband. I mean,
they don't want anybody to see their shit.
I think
that
they're
doing
jealous
wrong.
of her because she has it all, really.
Jealousy is
all
evil.
Right, Mandy. You're gaining support every day. Like more and more people are seeing, that you're not this freaking spawn of Satan.
And really, if it's certain people don't want to forgive you and they can't let the crap go, then you really don't need them anyway. They're just going to cause trouble for you.
Just keep the people that are supportive of you around you.
Ignore, block. That's all you got to do.
Exactly. Yeah. You'll get your support up. I think it's I think it was a loss for you to leave YouTube because you're a valuable part. What the hell are you doing?
Me?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to make the static stop. I'm like banging on the bottom of my phone.
I'm like, who's knocking on the door?
Crazy. Do you hear this? I am knocking on the phone. Do you hear the static? Wait, I think it stopped. I think it worked.
Oh, did you hear this? Thank you, Carlin Company. Vinny G told me a while back my beauty and my good husband would be my downfall. He warned me I'd fall on my own sword if I did, and I've apologized, and I'm much harder on myself for the damage I did to others than I did to myself. Mandy, but at a point you have to stop. You have to you know, you have to forgive yourself.
Right. If you
And,
don't forgive yourself, nobody else is going to.
we
So,
all
yeah.
forgive you. At least people here that are in here forgive you. And we don't even want to talk about whatever happened before. I don't even want
I
to
really
know
don't.
what
Yeah, I
happened
really don't
before.
even know what has happened.
I
Like, I
don't
really
even want
don't.
to know. I don't care.
Yeah, because
I like who
right,
she
it
is.
didn't involve us. None of us are hurt from it.
No,
So
we're
we'll
not
be all right.
hurt,
We're all good.
you know.
Plus,
So
come on, let's think about all the bad stuff that really has happened lately. I mean, that's what we should be
think of,
focusing on,
oh my
not what the
God,
hell
yeah.
Mandy did
Think
6
about
months ago.
what Oni's done. Like,
Yeah,
hello.
what Marky Mark's doing right now. Like, that's what needs to be
Yeah,
focused on, not keep dragging up
that's
this old
it.
crap. And soon enough,
Exactly.
we'll be forgetting about that too.
Yeah, something else is
Somebody
going to
else will be
happen.
screwing up. Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
And somehow they're going to find a way to say,
I'm sorry,
I'll
Tawanda.
always carry
I
the
don't know
weight of
why
my
it
own
does that.
mistakes on my shoulders. It takes me a while to forgive myself, to be very honest. I'm my own worst critic. Well, just know that you have support here. And I'm not going to allow anybody to come in here and dog at you. And you've got a ranch. So if anybody, you know, is getting on your case, time them out. You have my permission. Okay. Because I'm not going to allow
Well,
that.
anybody that may come in here and mess with you, Mandy, isn't going to come in here anyway. So you should be all right.
Yeah, exactly. But if they do, she's
Except
protected.
for like Remy comes in here. I don't know if you're okay with Remy, but Remy really doesn't start with anybody. So
No, Remy's good people,
Remy's
I
all
think.
right. Remy's another one who speaks her mind, and that's why people get pissy with her. But oh well. She
Mandy
speaks what
says,
she
thank
feels.
you. I gripe a lot, but mostly it's cathartic to my self-loathing. Well, yeah, you can gripe. You have a right to. I mean, you've been bullied for what, like 7 months now? Like, I'd be griping too. Can you imagine to be bullied for that long, though, Kim?
No, I would have
Like,
left and not came back by now.
she's been bullied. Like, oh, she's okay with Remy. I understand her now. Okay, honey, I just want him to see it before I lose him. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Oh,
Mandy.
Tawanda.
Tawanda. And share it with us so we could see. Yeah, Hello Starlight comes in here from time to time. Yeah, I got shit about that too.
Or she, or she'll just
Well,
start
it's like,
commenting when her name comes up.
well, I don't think she'll come in if Mandy's in here. I don't know if they're okay. Are you guys okay? I don't know if Mandy and Hello Starlight
so.
are okay. I don't think they are. I don't think they'll come in with.
Tawanda has a cape.
Well, Mandy's got a wrench, so she can protect herself.
Happy's right.
What's Happy say, Mandy? To be completely honest, there are people on YouTube who've committed way, way worse. Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on.
But of course, that's not
We
talked
all
about.
know that. That doesn't.
Who cares about that?
They just pick. What's Laura done?
Pick and choose what they want to be bothered about. Unbelievable.
Was that what she said to you? Oh, that's terrible.
I deserve what I got.
Yeah, that's bullying. See, I'm not okay with that.
It's not nice.
I'm not okay with being mean to anybody.
You know, my thing is everybody
just not
messes up. You know, everybody. Nobody's perfect. So
exactly.
Why should one person be drugged more than another one? Like, it's just not right. You bring it
Marty,
to light. You
Marty,
know,
you're so right. Mandy, you look like a country western singer. She does. Mandy looks
What
like
does
a
she do?
country western singer, like Loretta Lynn or someone. Not that you're
No,
old
I
like
don't know too
that, but
much about country.
my
I
crime was
can help
hiding
you.
behind a troll channel, exposing people with their own words. Was that? Oh, what was that channel called? That you shared, right? The one that you shared and giving my true thoughts about them. But I'd get caught, admit immediately and apologize. Yeah, that was that. What was that channel called, Mandy? You had that you shared it with somebody who ended up turning on you. You don't know how to pick your friends, Mandy. I'm sorry to say, honey. You just, it's got to be hard though, don't you think, Kim? Like when your own friends turn on you, like her friends turned on her, like people she thought were her friends that said they were never her friends. Whiskey Bent Hellbound. you, you are original, Mandy. I will give you that. Mandy's got some cool names. I like the Bitch and Belle. Are you there, Kim? Kim,
I guess it would be
hello?
better if I took me off mute. I'm here. Durr.
I was like
I
wondering.
know. I just said a big old long chat too. Yeah.
No, I was
I'm
just saying
here.
that Mandy comes up with some like really, but I liked her Bitch and Belle name. That was like my favorite name that she had. Bitch and Belle. You know how we feel bitching
That
sometimes.
was like the first
Yeah, we
one,
feel
wasn't it? I
bitching.
like that too.
I think that was her first. I didn't know
Yeah.
her then. I didn't know her.
What I said was,
She's just,
when your friends turn on you, it's not like in real life where you can just avoid them. She's on YouTube where they can come wherever she's at. And yeah, she can block them, but they're still there talking about it. Everybody starts talking about it, then everybody starts to turn. So it's
yeah.
hard. Like you're in a community where everybody's
Did,
everywhere. It's not in
did
real
you
life
read
where
what
you
she
can just
says? I
not
have
see the
tons of
person.
real life friends. I've never experienced this much of a diversity and having to understand so many different personalities and wickedness. It's been shocking. But people
Yeah, I
you
think
thought were
YouTube
your
brings
friends
out
that turned on you.
people get
I
brave on
asked Southern
YouTube in
Fried
ways
Sweetness
that
once
they
if she
wouldn't
was
act.
Mandy. She fibbed to me. Oh, Marty.
No, I act the same way on here that I do in real life. I don't think a lot of people do that. I think a lot of people act like crazy. Like they're just, I don't know,
I
act
think a
in
lot of
ways
people,
like
don't you think a
thinking
lot
they
of
don't have
people,
any responsibilities on here.
but don't a lot of people just don't care who they hurt? Like they get
Reese, who are you
pleasure
talking
out of
to?
it?
Yeah, they do. That's what's really disgusting.
Sam, nobody
Reese
can
M.
start this car but me. All right. Okay.
Maybe he's in the
All
wrong chat.
right.
Well, hello to
Are
you too,
are
Reese.
you? Yeah. Hi. Welcome.
Nobody can
I'm not
start.
sure if I can help you for that. I don't know how to hotwire a
Now make
car.
like a tree and get out of here. That's what my husband would say. Oh my god. Everybody liked your channel, so they figured out it was you, huh, Mandy? Huh. And why? Because they didn't like you. They couldn't see that there was a side of you that they do like. They just like the fact that it was you. The people on here are just really nutty. That's all I gotta tell you.
Yeah, that's true,
A little
Mandy, because my
scary.
content was golden, but if people knew it was me, then they'd hate what they loved. True story.
Were they, Marty? See, I don't know too much about Back to the Future, apparently. Do you know who Reese is?
I
Reese came in
don't.
and saw Marty
Do you know what?
McFly was
I've
here.
never watched that movie. I've
I
never
have, but
watched
let me
Back
tell
to
you,
the Future.
I don't think I've ever watched it from beginning to end. I've watched bits and pieces. I've probably seen the whole movie, just not at one time. My husband likes that
Now, my
movie.
own
I'm just
friends
like,
got
okay.
mad at me for the glorious videos on Whiskey Bent I did of Laura. I'm glad you and Laura are okay, though. Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard. Like, do you see
I
that
know. I
she's
feel like
not all that?
Laura's okay with everybody, and then she started fighting with D-Wop tonight.
Do
I was
you
like,
see, though,
no.
Mandy, that how Laura feels, though? You never watched it either. Mandy, you're being funny.
Why did Reese get blocked or something?
Huh?
Blink,
I don't
well,
know.
Blink said Reese was fine, and I said, well, why? Did he get blocked or something? Is he here still? Reese, are you here still?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I told him I didn't know how to hotwire a car. I just watched the entire video on Disney Back to the Future ride. Interesting.
Oh, I bet you that is a cool ride.
Hi, Irish gal. How are you?
You can't hear me,
Welcome.
Blink?
That's the clicking noise that. Do you want to try
I
and
know.
go out and come back in? Because usually when
I
you
think
go
I'm
out
just
and
going to
come
go
back
out.
in, it goes away.
I don't think I'm coming back in. Now, did
Yes,
I
you
come up
do.
today? Was I up this morning and there was no static?
I wasn't on today.
Oh. Was that
I wasn't
yesterday?
on today. This is the first I've been on. I don't
The
feel like
last
I
time
owe
that I was
Laura
up, it was.
anything either. She defended me against Jay and DWAP and crew
Don't worry.
because she chose it to out of what she felt was right. I've always respected her, even though my actions didn't.
Tawanda, I have an
Oh, yeah.
iPhone and I don't know why it does it, to be honest. And it's definitely me because no matter whose live I'm on, it does it. It's ridiculous. And the more people
Yeah,
that come up here, the worse it gets.
we need to say Merry Christmas to everybody. We need to get into the Christmas spirit and forgive if we have a problem with, there's some people that can't be, they just don't want it. They just want to keep this divide going and it's not gonna end. And
And I don't even, I'm not
we
even
just
sure it's even
we
about the
just have to
divide or
stay
they
in
just
our own
like the
lane.
drama. It's pretty sad. I mean, drama once in a while is okay, but not when it's people attacking each other. That's not fun.
No,
Not
and
that
I
kind
don't
of
want
drama.
people dragged either.
No, it's
I don't want
just
people
feels
dragged, not in
gross.
here.
It's horrible. Like, tonight in Laura's chat, people were saying stuff about Wendy, and I was getting mad. Like, okay, we get it. You don't like Wendy, but I don't think that's fair. If that was me up there and I was on somebody's, I mean, I know she wasn't on Laura's, she was on her own, but it's embarrassing, like calling her fat ass and stuff. Like, I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't like
I
that.
just don't,
No, I don't like
I don't
that.
like that. Like, I would be very
No,
upset if
I
that was
don't either.
myself up there. And I don't think people should do that. It makes Laura look like an idiot, for one. And for two, grow the hell up. And, I'm sitting there and I commented because I usually just keep my mouth shut or my typing shut. I said, Laura, everybody on panel is getting along. People in the comment section need
No,
to
Irish
keep
gal.
their opinions to themselves. Like, that's just rude. Hate that. That
Exactly.
comment
Yeah.
did get deleted, though. I will say that. That one did. I'm just like, God,
Right.
grow up. Like, how old are you? You're calling a grown woman fat. Like, just stop already. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand when you don't like someone or you think they're condescending, but don't like attack her physical, whatever.
Exactly.
And you don't need to drag them to dirt. You can say, yeah, I
No.
just don't agree. We can agree to disagree with people too.
And they had to
No,
keep
we don't have to
over and
drag them
over and over again.
to Phil.
Just saying stuff about Wendy. And I'm just like, oh my God. All right already. We got the point. You don't like her. And I even said to the
Right.
one person, I was like, I respect your opinion about her, but just stop already. We've all seen it. It's enough.
Right. Right.
Let me go
It's
out and come
that.
back in before Tawanda's ears fall off. I'll try one more time and see how it is.
Yeah.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
do that. It seems to help when you do that. God, that crackling noise. It was like I was popping popcorn. So what do you guys think? I don't know why I came live. I just thought, oh, what the hell? I'll go live and see if anybody shows up. I wasn't going to announce it. Yes, I miss Tawanda too. I don't ever get a chance to see Tawanda because Tawanda, do I need to invite again? Here you go, Kim. Put it back up. Um, I love Kim too. She's like my buddy, my panna buddy, my panner, my panner hole, my panner hole. Sorry, guys. I put the link in again. Kim, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
There. That's better.
Yeah, for now. Sometimes it doesn't come right away.
Yeah.
And
I
they
don't know
did
why that is.
they did delete that Reese guy. God. Oh well.
I wonder why that is. Do you have an older phone or
No.
a
It's
new
not that old. It's
phone?
only like a year old.
Andy
And
does
it's
seem
weird
to
because
think her opinion is the only one that matters. Just she's the smartest person in the room. That annoys me. I find her condescending, like
sometimes
sometimes the way she talks, but I don't dislike her. I don't
the
dislike
thing is
anybody. I
though,
don't
if her
hate
and Laura are up
anybody.
there getting along and they're not like yelling and out, then we should all kind of try to go along with it, you know? That's my that's my only point, you know.
Hi,
Tawanda's here.
ladies.
Hi
Hi,
Tawanda.
Tawanda.
Can
Oh,
can
see, I
Hello.
can't
can
hear anybody when
Kim
they come up
hear
either.
me?
Yeah, I can
Shit.
hear you.
Kim can't hear me.
Kim,
I
can you
can't.
hear her?
Nope.
Oh, just go out and come back in,
Oh,
All right.
and you'll be able to hear her. No,
damn
not you,
it!
Tawanda. I can hear you.
Damn it! Damn it!
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna try again, Carla. I'm
Can
gonna try
you hear
something
me?
else.
No, but can you hear? Oh my God, they left. I'm in Montana sky. Guys, come back up. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Okay, there's Kim. Okay, Kim, you're here. Where's Tawanda? I could hear Tawanda. I could hear you.
And I can't
Are you
hear
there?
you. You're like real low.
Hang on, I turned it.
Oh, there you go. But
How about
Tawanda's
now?
gone now.
Yeah, she wanted to try something different.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, everyone. I'm catching up on my soap, so I'll see y'all later or either tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going live, but see ya on the tubes. Okay,
All right,
Morbid
Morbid.
Angel.
Sleep well.
Night, night.
Rawhide.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Right.
Hi, Montana.
Do you need another link on Tawanda?
Oh no, I think I heard a clicking noise.
No, I didn't.
Very
didn't.
slightly. And you know what it sounds like to me? I know I said this the other day. You know, in the
You
old
can hear it?
phone cords, just a little. The phone cord, like the old house phones, when the wires would get old and they would make that static noise on the line. That's what it sounds like to
Yeah.
me on my end.
Sounds like you're
Awful.
popping popcorn to me.
There it goes. Oh God.
It doesn't bother me. I'm kind of used to it now.
I
Like
mean, it's
I
not
don't
really
even
that
hear it.
loud to me. I
No,
don't know if it sounds different to them in chat
it
though.
might
Maybe it's
sound
louder
loud
to
to
them.
them, but it doesn't really bother me. There you go, Tawanda. There's the link again.
And it only does it like when we're talking. It's weird. And even if I mute myself, it's still like when you talk, it still happens, which is weird because it's on my phone or line or whatever the
There's
hell.
Tawanda now. Okay, she's here. Hey, Tawanda.
Did I make it here? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear her?
Oh Lord, nope. I can't hear her.
Kim, maybe you need
Kim can't hear
headphones.
me.
Kim can't hear you. I can hear you.
Dang it!
Can you hear me, Tawanda?
I can hear you, Carla. I can hear you great, honey.
Okay.
Well, hi Tawanda. I love
Kim,
you.
I love you, Kim.
I'm gonna go down in the chat because I'm gonna be falling asleep soon anyway.
She's gonna be falling asleep.
You.
She loves
Thank you for having me up.
I love you too. Bye.
All right, I'll go down the chat. Bye.
Okay. Hi, Tawanda.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good. How's your brother?
We got him home.
Okay.
he's, we got a hospital bed, we got his wheelchair, he's home. That's where he wants to be.
You okay, honey? If I could give you a hug, I wish I could give you a big hug. I know it's hard.
We got him home. That's what I want.
Well, that's what
And
he probably needs
yeah,
too, to be around his family.
yep. I would have moved mountains to get him here. He's home, and it's hard. But you know what? He's talked to me. He doesn't talk, real lucid. Um, he he knows what time of year it is. He knows the work that we do,
Hmm.
and he told me last night that he was going to come up and help me finish all the prime ribs that I had to get ready for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And I told him thank you. I needed the help.
Is
When
he strong enough to help you?
no, God, no, no. But he, in his mind, he is. In his mind,
Okay.
no.
Is he on a lot of medication?
Yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah.
we're gonna be lucky if he makes it till Christmas. It's tough, it's hard, and I have a strong family.
Well, you have my thoughts and my prayers are with you. I've been thinking about you. I know it was your birthday a couple days ago.
Yeah, I'm just glad that he didn't pass on my birthday.
Oh yeah, that
But
would
I
have
had
been
a really, really special friend, the truth, Miss Tracy, called me, and she said, if he goes on your birthday, you need to celebrate his life on your birthday.
that's
She,
true.
yep, she made me really strong. And
And
so
and the same with Christmas, if he goes on
I,
Christmas.
I know. And I just need to appreciate every day that I get to sit with him, I get to talk with him, and he's with
Right,
me.
right.
And I'm, I just don't want to see him hurt. And that was my hardest thing when he was in the hospital, when he was in a coma, and he's groaning and moaning, and they're telling me he's not hurting. I know my brother, he is a strong, strong man, and he doesn't, he doesn't whine, you know what I mean? He doesn't cry
Right.
about it if it doesn't hurt. And I knew he was hurting, and that was killing me.
Yeah.
And,
Well, you said
and
he was very, very strong and proud man. So,
he is a very strong and proud man. And him and my sister, whenever we were kids, my parents split up,
hmm,
and my brother and sister basically raised me. So not only was he kind of my big brother, but he was my dad for a long time. So it's just tough.
yeah, I understand. And
Yeah.
this time of year is bad. I lost my father on the 27th of December. So I know it's like a really tough time of year to lose somebody. Well, any time is.
I
And I've
know.
never, go ahead.
I've just been, I have been so blessed by the people that have been on YouTube. Thank God for them, because sometimes with your own family you can't let out how you feel. But
Right.
with people on YouTube, you can just go, "Hey, I
I
need
think it's
this."
so lovely that Mandy's going to do that for you. She's
Mandy's a
got
good
skills.
girl. Mandy's a good
I,
girl. You know what? God, I used to be pissed at her all the time. All the time. I was pissed at Mandy. But when I found out the truth about some of the shit that went on, I I stepped back and I let Mandy be Mandy. I gave Mandy my phone number. Mandy knows everything about me, who I am, what I am, thanks to
Mm-hmm.
some people who sent her information about me. And I have not had any phone calls. I have not had any death threats. I have not had anything. Mandy's the one who outed the people who had the information about me.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and I, at first, whenever I found out about it, I was like, Mandy, I mean, I was hard on Mandy. I didn't give
Mm-hmm.
Mandy any, I didn't give her, you know me, Carla. I pretty much call a
Mm-hmm.
spade a spade.
Oh
But
yeah.
Mandy apologized. She said that Mandy did the right thing.
Capone
And
said it right. Mandy was everybody's punching bag. She
she was,
still is. That's
but
why I
she's
gave
not
her a
mine.
wrench.
She's not mine. She's not mine. Not
No,
anymore. Mandy has
no.
been nothing but kind to me. She has been nothing but, I know that she got a bad rap. I know she got a bad rap. She did some really shitty things and she owns it. She owns it. She'll say, "Yep,
But
I did. I was shady."
why can everybody forgive everybody else that did shitty things, but nobody can forgive Mandy? Like that's what I don't understand. Mandy, to me, has owned her shit. She's apologized for it, and she's she
I've said
needs
to
to
Mandy, I said, "You know
be
what?
left alone.
Yep,
Just
I forgive you.
leave the
Whatever.
girl alone."
Yep, leave her alone." But they have to have a fall guy, Carla. They have to have a fall guy.
And she's been there, and Capone said it. She's been their punching bag,
Yep. And
and
it's time
enough already.
and it's time for her to stop being their punching bag. But they had it, see, in the beginning, Mandy is very what do you say? She's very animated. She's very, she's outspoken. She says what she wants to say. And whenever she gets pissed off, she makes videos that probably makes no sense. And people didn't know what was going on. And people really didn't know what was going on. Once it was like a huge puzzle piece that you put together, where all these pieces
Hmm.
were. Once I put it all
Hmm.
together, I'm like, oh, holy shit. Wow. Wow.
And what I like about Mandy is, well, if you're gonna say some shady shit to her, she's gonna come back with receipts because that girl knows how to keep everything. And you gotta admire that because she not only knows what she's
I
talking
know if
about,
you're
but
going to
she
talk
comes with
crap, if you're
receipts.
going to talk crap, you know that she's going to come back and go, "Here, I got this.
Yeah,
I got
you
this."
want to see? You want to see where you said this, and she's got the receipts to show it.
I know, but
So,
they have forced her to say that. Do you know what I mean? Whereas um if I say something to you, Carla, so and so
mhm.
said this to me, you would never say to me, "I need to see receipts." You know what I mean?
No, no, I would just take your word for it.
Right. And you would. But they forced Mandy to do that. That's why she has receipts.
What Marty
Because they
says, I always said Mandy got blamed for way more than she was a part of. Easy scapegoat for
absolutely,
other people's
absolutely,
underhanded activities. Yeah, that's true.
absolutely. And that,
And I believe that too.
when Rand when Mandy when people say Mandy has all the receipts, she does, because I think she learned through all this stuff. I didn't even know what fucking receipts were. Receipts and I have made fun of her saying receipts, I only get a receipt when I go to the grocery store or whatever. I didn't know what receipts were. you know I didn't realize that these people had been whipping on this girl for a long time. I
Exactly. But you know
and
what? If I was Mandy, though, if you were Mandy, you would have to keep receipts because she is dogged for every
uh,
single thing she does. She needs to keep her proof. Like,
I
I
know,
understand why she keeps proof of everything.
but like with
Because,
Laura gets people who send her stuff, continually,
right.
day
Hmm.
after day after day, that they send screenshots.
Right.
And like with me, I'm working, I'm with my brother. I mean, I don't have 24/7 on YouTube.
Right.
So I don't have people showing me stuff. Mandy hasn't had people showing her stuff.
Right.
Mandy she's been drugged through the mud, and it's not right. Mandy
Yeah.
hasn't done half the stuff that people have accused her of. And when
Some
when
of the
she
stuff
showed,
they did to her or
I know,
wanted to do to her was disgusting to
I know
me.
that, I know that.
Like, you
And you know
know,
what pisses me off more than anything? Guess what? She had the same thing happen to her that happened to Makeup Mobster, than that happened to Hello Starlight. But she lives in such a small town that they don't record what happened. The same
hmm
exact thing happened. It was told that she was going to kill her children, that she was going to, and you know what? It happened to her too. Don't dismiss it. I Makeup Mobster, I care so much about. Me and Marianne, we have had our, whatever, but all these girls have had this happen to them, which is
hmm
horrible. What has
hmm
happened to Laura with the CPS car is
hmm
horrible.
hmm
And with the CPS call, that's going to follow Laura forever until her children are grown.
Oh
What
yeah.
happened what happened with that, the phone calls, the cop calls that they were, they call them swatted. They weren't swatted, but they could have been. It could have been really, really ugly. Those phone
Right.
calls that were made, that it could have been ugly. Thank God that Oni was so stupid when he called, and he sounded so dumb that I'm sure they took it with a grain of salt. If he would have called
I'm
and
so
said,
glad he got caught. I'm
"Oh,
glad he got
I
caught.
am too," but you know what? I have yet to see anybody press charges. I know if Makeup Mobster hears his voice, she'll press charges. I know she will, unless he comes
Well, I
clean
think
for.
she's looking into it, isn't she?
I, well, of course she is, but she cannot get the recordings. Like Marianne is the only one who got recordings, and Jay for Justice got the recordings because the states they're in. I mean, everything is different for these girls.
True, Capone. Yeah, it was bad.
And
Whatever happened to everybody. We're not downplaying what happened to Mariana, just saying that,
oh
you
no,
know,
no,
it
what
just
happened to
it
Marianne?
seems like when it came to Mandy, nobody cares
I
that
know,
she
but
had
not
this
only did
all this
Mandy
stuff
get,
happen.
I mean, she got called 2 times. People have called the police on her. And then one time she was accused of being, just like Jay was being accused of, being the bad guy, being the one, you know, so, or being the one who called in. You know what I mean? Like Jay Oni said that it was Jay, or that it was Jay calling in.
hmm
Oni called and said it was Mandy calling in on Marianne. So
Why
where
is she
what
getting a pass if she knew about it? Why is this Jay for Justice getting a pass? Like, I
well, you
don't
know
get
what?
that.
I know Carla. I know Jay, and I'm not going to say anything bad about Jay. I have been a mod for Jay for since, I don't know, way back in
Well, I
when
don't
I
get
came
it.
when
If
I
she knew
when I
about
came.
it,
She knew about it. She knew about it. Oni was her
well, I
friend.
don't think that's right.
I don't think it's fair either that she gets a pass. I don't. But I know she lost her mom. She had a new grandbaby right after that. And I don't think she knew. I really, back then, I don't believe anybody would have believed her. And I think that's why she didn't say anything. I want to believe that in my heart of hearts. I want to believe that, Carla. You know me, and you know that I don't.
I just think that, if you let people, wonder and, fret over something like that for so long, you've got to be um culpable for some um a little
Absolutely.
bit of flack, you know.
Absolutely.
Like,
She
you
should have
know,
said something. She should have told
she
somebody.
definitely should have said something. There's just no getting around. I mean, I would out you if I knew that you
Oh,
had done
and you know
something like
what,
that,
Carla? I would do that to you too. I
and
would
I would
if I
expect
knew
that.
if you were a troll, if you had hurt
Yep,
somebody, you had called in somebody, absolutely I would out you.
exactly.
There I don't keep secrets like that. I just don't. If
No.
anybody's real life is getting hurt, that is not right. It's absolutely not right.
Hey, Montana Sky, how are you? Nice to see you.
Montana Sky. I like him.
I like that name. Yeah, that's like a real cowboy name. Real cowboy name. But yeah, it's just sad. I mean, I just feel bad for Mandy. I just like, I don't know. I just think she got such a bad rap. Like, like she just was dogged for so long. And that's how I feel about Laura too. It's like, are you still there?
I'm here.
That's how,
I'm here.
yeah, that's
I'm,
how I
I'm
feel about Laura. I just feel like everything, Laura can't win for losing. It doesn't matter what Laura does. She's damned if she does and damned if she doesn't. No matter what, she's not allowed to ask questions. She's not allowed to question anything. You know, when she does, it turns on her always. It
well,
just always does.
people don't understand Laura because she's hard. She's very hard. She throws out F bombs. She's just, but that's her. That's her nature. She's not gonna, she will never ever be the person who grovels and said, please don't do that. Please don't do that. That's not Laura. She's not gonna do it.
No,
You and I, Carla, know that side. I know that side of Laura.
yeah,
I know
we know
the
she's
side of
got a
Laura.
heart.
I know that side of Laura when she hurts, when she sees people hurt. I know that side of Laura. And that's what people want. They say to me all the time, I can't believe you stand by her. But I look at them and go, tell me what Laura has done to me. You know,
Right.
tonight when she said something to my friend that she hurt, I I nail Laura on that stuff. If people don't think that I don't address Laura on her downfalls, I do. And they talked about that thing with Jay and DWAP tonight. I
Mm-hmm.
was I was a I was I didn't even know who Laura was when all that shit went down. I had not a clue. And I was Jay's. I was a mod for Jay. When all that stuff went down, I went against Laura. It was ugly. It was hard. It was really ugly. And I don't blame her for feeling threatened. And I asked Laura a long time ago. I mean, this is back in freaking January. I asked I asked Laura to forgive me. To forgive me. I was one of the ones who reported her, for being bad, to DWAP.
Mm-hmm.
I reported Laura. I admit it, I did it. And I told Laura. And I shouldn't have
But
done
you
it.
know, people think that we all agree with Laura. Like if you're a Patreon of Laura's, that we all agree with her all the time, and that's not true either.
No,
We
I
don't
don't.
always agree with her,
Oh hell no. Her and I
and
fight
she
like
doesn't.
we fight
But
all the
I mean,
time.
like even the other page. I mean, we don't always agree with her,
No.
and she doesn't. It's like she has her people give her suggestions, and she does. You know, Laura does what Laura does. It's not like we all agree with everything she says all the time. We're not like her little monkeys, you know,
No.
or
We're
whatever.
not her
Her
monkeys.
little,
And back then and you know, I was a monkey back then when I called in and reported Laura. I was because I was brand new, totally brand new to YouTube. I had no idea. And
Hmm.
the reason I went on YouTube was on the Kelsey Barrett case. That was it. And the only person who was really reporting was DWAP and was Jay for Justice. You know, I'm not saying either one of them are bad. I just think that they all just kind of bam clashed at the same time. And I think you
I think,
throw Oni in the mix. I think that all this shit happened. And I think they're all good people. I think each and every one of them are good people if they could talk one on one on one. Does that make sense?
yeah, I think a lot of us, if we met in real life, would get along, to be honest with you.
Oh my
Blink
God.
says
I,
he's Laura's monkey.
yeah,
Blink,
I am
you're
so
funny.
thankful every day that I've had the people on YouTube that I've had, that they have been my soft place to fall, because I don't even know if I would be upright today if not for that.
I
And
think the Patreons are very supportive of each other. Like, I
uh,
really do.
oh yeah, and they're real. They're the ones who are there now are really real. When I
And
first
we're not
joined,
always in there. I mean, we're not always like everybody's not always in there all the time, but if you have a problem, there's always going to be somebody to talk to in there. There's
oh
enough of us.
I know, but when I first joined Lawyers Patreon was in January, or no, it was after the I can't even remember when it was. But I met some people that to this day I think are still shady people. And they didn't talk to me much then, and they didn't like me, and I don't miss them, and that's just the way it is.
Right. And from like I've only been a Patreon since August, but I'll tell you, I have not seen anything shady go on since I've been in there. Like I don't know what it must have been long gone before I ever joined. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like whatever was going on that was shady was done before I joined. That's all I've got to say about that.
Well, Laura, or well, they used to have different things on the little Facebook chats, different people.
Mm-hmm.
And I never, um, I was never in any of those groups. I was in the only Patreon group there was, but Mommy of Three and Amanda and all those guys, they were on different, Facebook groups. I didn't care about them. And people would say, oh, they have different Facebook groups. And I'm like, yeah, so what? I can't even keep up with one, let alone
Right.
3, 5, 10. And
Right.
I know that Laura at the time, she had a full-time job. She's got 3 kids. When you pop into them, and I do that on Discord, I don't go up and
That's what
watch
I
the.
don't understand. Are they trying to take an income away from a single mother
I,
who
I don't know. I don't
takes care
understand
of
it.
3 children and works like she works? Like she works full time, plus she has like her YouTube career. And I
Oh
mean, I
no, I
just don't
I mean if
understand
you
it.
I know, but if you want to face Laura face to face, you pissed me off, you fucked me up, you did whatever, go face to face with her and ask her this shit. Just ask her, let her do her own channel. That the last, you know, the last crime thing that happened, I was really proud of Laura. I was very proud of Laura. Everybody's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, well, she did this, she did that. Leave her the fuck alone. Go on, stay on your own channel, stay in your own lane. Just don't watch her. Don't watch her. If you don't like her, don't watch her. It's an easy
Exactly.
fix. It's an
She has
easy fix.
she has a good support. And like she said, she doesn't care if she has like 100 people in a live. She cares about the quality of the people that she has, not the quantity. And I think these other larger or other creators it's all about how many people they can get into their lives And how they get a lot of their big numbers is by dragging Laura. And
I
that
know.
should be like show you,
Well,
that says more
I'm not
about
going to
them.
ever be a part of it, ever be a part of it. Um, when I get pissed off at Laura, I tell her and we work it out. That's what friends do. That's what real people do. They don't run to the other side and go, "Nee, nee, 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 nee," you know what I mean? I mean, they
Hmm.
don't run to the other side. Just like the truth, Tracy. Tracy and I hated each other on Facebook.
I heard about that.
I know, but I love her to death. She is probably
I do too.
one of the best friends I've ever been allowed to have in my life, and I appreciate her every day. You know,
Yeah.
just because you're mad at somebody about something they said on Facebook or something, that doesn't make them a bad person. Like I said,
No.
Tracy and I probably sparred more than most. I sparred with Laura. I reported her. I
Who,
reported
Laura?
Laura. Yes, I did.
Seriously?
I
Really?
reported her. I
Oh,
I
tell us
followed
that story.
I followed Jay with Justice and DWAP during that time that Laura got mad because of DWAP had posted her interview with Bobby Brown, whatever. And he was like, "You need to report her, you need to report her." And I was going, bleh, bleh. I was a sheep. At the time, I reported Laura. And then I thought, what the fuck did I report her for? And that's when Tawanda got her own feet underneath her. And I apologized to Laura. I told her the whole thing. I said, yeah, I did that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And that's whenever I became a Patreon way back then. So, but that's me being honest and being truthful. I mean,
Right.
and then I watched all this other shit happen. Oh my God. Yeah,
But
it's
that
been
just
ugly.
shows you like how like you when you get to know somebody, sometimes you have a first impression of somebody and then it can change. Like I had a first impression of Mandy. I thought she was psycho because of all the stuff
Oh, I
I'd
did
heard about
too.
her.
I did too. And
I thought,
now you know what? Even I haven't said anything about Mandy. I haven't talked about anything about Mandy. But do you know all this stuff that I've been going through with my brother and my family? Do you know there's not a day that goes by that Mandy doesn't leave me something in a text? Thinking of you, praying for you and your brother. There's something she never asks for anything in return. And I
right,
don't give anything in return most of the time because I'm so busy. But to me, that speaks volumes, as Laura says.
well, and I had heard things about you too. Like before I got to know you in Cece's, I had heard, oh, Tawanda, she's just, she's one of Laura's henchmen, and she's like, she's just like this terrible person. Like I heard on that Justin Katz channel, I had heard stuff like he had said about Tawanda's not a nice person. Then I met you in Cece's, and I'm like, I like her. She's nice. That's what I mean. You can't believe what other people say. You have to find out for
you
yourself. Like
you absolutely
I'm
have to
like,
find out
oh,
for
well,
yourself.
like I'm thinking, oh, this Tawanda person must be a bad person because he's saying that she's a bad person. And then I got to know you in Cece's, and I'm like, oh, I like her.
Well,
I
and
really
and
like
Justin
her.
did. Justin did. He put up some stuff about me that was really not nice. And then I found out that Justin had some, you know, he
Yeah,
had
he
some
did.
mental issues. And you know what? It was time to back down and say, I'm sorry. You need to, take care of yourself. I mean, life is very short. People don't realize that. There, I
Too
have,
short.
I have found out now that there are a lot of people on YouTube that have a lot of issues, a lot of problems, you know, and I came on YouTube because of watching crime. And I never thought I would find the people and the friends and the that I did. And I feel so blessed by some of them. I mean, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for Marty McFly and Blink sometimes, I couldn't put a little pep in my step. Both those guys, those men, because
Oh
everybody thinks
yeah.
the men on YouTube are weird.
Happy,
Those
happy,
two,
happy. Marty McFly. I got
yeah.
420. There's Blink FM. There's Unknown Capone. I mean, those guys
Oh,
are just
Capone,
great
but
guys.
but Capone is. I have been accused so many times of being Capone that I'm honored that I'm not smart.
Well,
I,
I'm trying to talk Capone to coming up on my panel, but he hasn't bitten yet.
he's
We're gonna
shy.
get him up here. Yeah, we're gonna get him up here one of these days. One of these days we'll get him up here.
He's shy. And
We'll
Marty,
hold his hand.
I I'm telling you, there's a few days that, you know, back during the oh God, the ex Patreon days that Marty and I were just like, what the hell is going on? We had no idea. We had no idea. You know, these ex Patreons and I mean, they can be mean. They can be really
Well,
mean.
I've seen a lot of the comments, like they're just like they mash and smash Laura in the comments and in other lives I've seen, and I'm just like, what is your end game? What
Well,
is your point?
I think it at the time, I think that when people thought that they became a Patreon, that they thought that Laura would talk to them every day on the phone and she was gonna, and this is reality. You know, I mean, she's got 80 Patreons, you know,
That's a
and a
lot.
Patreon, and you know, that just means, you know, you're supporting her, you're supporting your channel. You know,
Exactly.
you can't fix everything. You can't hear all their, you know, it, if she says hi or whatever, that's all good, you know.
Oh, sure.
I just think that they just thought that they needed Laura in their life every day and it wasn't enough for them. And I don't need people like that in my life every day. People get mad at me because they're like, you're not returning my phone calls. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't, you know,
Well,
I
I
didn't
think a
return.
lot of their secret chats too were
I
kind
know.
of
I know. And they
kind
were
of
ugly and they were wrong. But Laura said she's sorry. She didn't, you know, she didn't.
the thing is that she's apologized for it and it's still not good enough. They still manage to, you know, dog her for it. And it's like relentless.
I
It's like
know.
it's almost every day, if
I
not
know.
every day.
I know. And trust me, I have the ones who said it and did it have been forgiven. But Laura will never be forgiven. She'll, I have taken it. She'll never be forgiven. Some of these people will never forgive her, you know, for even if she's walked in a chat and said something. I know how she is in a chat. She doesn't look back up. I don't either. You know, I don't have time to read back up, 20 messages in a chat. So she joins in a chat and did she do wrong? Yep. Did she say some wrong things? Yep. Is she a bad person? Nope. You know,
That's what I mean. Like if we all met in real life, we probably all get along and, you know,
I
have
know
a great
they want,
time together. Like I
I've been
know the
mad.
people that come in my chat are on the most part just want to just get away from the hatefulness and just, just gab and talk about anything and everything. And yes,
Oh, I
Baby
know.
Blues is very beautiful. She's I
Oh my
saw
God.
her
Baby
video.
Blues is
She
gorgeous.
is she is like drop dead gorgeous. She could be a model. Like someone just remarked about how beautiful she is, and she is.
Very pretty. She's
Yeah,
very, very pretty.
I was just joking. I'm joking, baby blue. Didn't mean that. But so is Mandy.
Oh,
Mandy's a very pretty girl too. She does look like a
yeah,
country singer, though. Mandy does.
I know she's little. I appreciate little. I'm 5 foot tall. I think Mandy's shorter than
Um,
me.
you look taller in your pictures. I thought you would be like about 5'6" or 5'7". I'm 5'2", so I'm not much taller. I'm a little taller, but not much. I'm a
Yeah.
fan of Marty McFly since Family Ties.
I'll tell you what, Marty has. I can't say enough about Marty. That we met in Patreon, and we've had our little side chats, and he's kind of kept me grounded a few times and told me, it's okay, it's gonna be okay. Marty's a good
Yeah,
guy. He's a really good guy.
he's got that calming demeanor about him. Like he's so calm,
Yeah,
and he's
he's
such a
very.
nice guy.
I know I don't get to talk to people much just because I work so much. But I, the people I care about, I really care hard about, and I'm telling you that some of this stuff. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate Wendy and Diane, and I really think they've been trying.
I
They need to
appreciate
watch.
them. I really like. I mean, I
I
don't
know. I
have
really
anything
like
against
them.
them.
I
I
just
just
really
think that
want.
sometimes
I
they.
want them to watch their chat sometimes. I just watch their chat. What
I
people
think their
say.
moderators. Moderators are kind of bullying sometimes. I've seen them bully um people. I think I've seen that. It goes by
I
so fast. When you got 600 and 700 people in there, it goes by so fast. It's hard to tell. So I can't
absolutely,
say that for absolute, but I find that
absolutely.
I think people get timed out unnecessarily. So that's just my opinion. And I have a right to it.
I've been timed out a time or two in her chat. It's okay. Diane and I made amends. I mean, the first time I ever met Diane, I flew on Laura's Zoom and I yelled at Diane saying that, this is the opportunity that you have to, for these girls so that they can bring it together and they can be, one. But I don't think that's what they want. I really don't. I think that maybe
Really, Baby Blues. Baby Blues says I'm not close to a model. I'm short. My BFF is a model type. She's 6 foot tall. I was just saying you're a beautiful woman. You're a beautiful girl. They always bully the pest. Of course, undercover boss. Oh, I don't know who the pest is. The pest, are you a troll? I don't know. If you are, you better be a nice one. Or I've got lots of mods in here that'll time you out. You still there, Tawanda?
I'm here. I'm here, honey.
Well,
I'm trying to,
I'm reading the chat here.
you know,
What's your
I,
rules for mods? I don't want you blocking anyone, but by all means, time someone out. And if they start bullying people, you know, use that little wrench that you got. Pest control is good.
Carly, you have good mods. They're all, you know what?
I know. I
The
trust every.
ones you have chosen.
If I've modded you up, it's because I trust you. So, and I want you protected. So, I want people like good people in here that don't need to have to. They know. They know what my chat's about. My chat's not about like dragging or bullying anyone. I get timed out sometimes. A lot of times your opinion will make you an enemy. That's that. Opinions, no, I don't time people out for giving an opinion. That's not true. Tawanda is my favorite too. She's my favorite too.
Thank you, Carla. But I'm I'm not around enough to be anybody's favorite. I I
It's
just
been
know.
more. I've since I when you were in Cece's, that's when I started really getting to know you, and I thought, well, this girl isn't as bad as they said she was. She's nice. What the
I
hell?
know. If I was
Why am I
everything that
thinking?
everybody said that I was, and I did in the beginning, though, I admit, I went hard for
Oh,
Molly.
Joe Swab has arrived, ladies.
Who?
Joe Suave has arrived, he
Oh,
said, ladies.
Suave. Joe Suave.
Joe Suave. Let's see. Is this
Hey,
another troll? I'm getting the
Marty, I don't
trolls
need to be
tonight.
modded up.
Oh no,
I'm
he's
good.
got 14 subscribers. So he's not a troll.
I think we
Isn't
need to get.
aren't you modded
No,
up, Tawanda?
no, I don't
Oh, I'll
need to
have to
be.
mod
I
you
don't
up.
need to be. No, no.
You're
Marty,
never on. You're usually
I
I'm on
know.
in the morning. And
I
in the
know.
morning, and Tawanda comes in and says, I'm at work,
I'm
I can't talk, so I'm
I
just
know.
gonna listen. And that's probably why I haven't modded you. But I
One
probably
of
will
these
the next
days,
time
I
now.
am going to give you guys, I'm going to go into my work and I'm going to show you guys why I can't talk on my phone because I usually have a knife in my hand. Y'all don't want me texting during that time. Trust me.
Undercover Boss says I was a mod for Oni, Chaz, Lash, and Missing Channel. I'm currently a mod for Gaming Channel. All have different rules. I think my rule is just, I mean, don't get wrench happy. Just, use your good judgment. And if someone's being an asshole or being mean to people, time them out. And then tell me about it, and I'll friggin', if I think they should be blocked, I'll block them. I think that's the only
Oh,
rule.
Montana Sky. He is the nicest man ever.
Is he? I'd see. I don't know. I've never seen him before,
Oh,
but
no. He's very nice.
hi, Montana Sky.
He's
Nice
very
to
nice.
meet you.
Very. And you know what? He's always kind and nice in everybody's chat.
Oh,
Everybody's
that's
chat.
good. That's cool.
That's what I
That's the
like. I
kind that
just
we like.
everybody could, just get along and they don't, you know, because I'm telling you, when I go into Diane and Wendy's chat and they talk bad about Laura, it hurts my heart. If they talk bad about the truth, it hurts my heart. And, over on Laura's, if they talk bad about Wendy and Diane, they get timed out.
Yeah, I know, but that's the way Laura is, and that's the thing they don't get is Laura will time people out when they get like mean
I
and nasty, but
Marty
they
says
don't.
Marty says hockey mom wants prime rib for Christmas. You all have no idea how many prime ribs I have tied. My little finger is bloody and my pointer finger is bloody because of tying roast. I have tied so many that I think we were up to 310 today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a lot? Is there a lot at Christmas? A lot of people
Well, that's what they want. They either do ham
prime
or they
rib,
do prime rib, and I
prime
think
rib.
yeah, and
I'd rather have prime rib.
oh, and the people here are used to what we have, and they know.
No,
Oh my god!
Capone. Capone says I haven't called Wendy stinky butt in 3 months. She's,
Thank you, Capone. Thank you.
that's nice of you, Capone. That's very nice of you.
I love Capone.
I know. He's such a sweetie.
I
I wish
know.
he'd come up on my panel.
It cracks me up though that they thought that him and I were the same person. They
I
accused.
don't know how they could think of that. He went
No,
on
he's
Laura's.
very smart. He's very smart.
He is smart.
I know.
He's
Crack
really
me up.
smart. I love him.
I do too.
Not in
Undercover
not
Boss. I need to know who Undercover Boss is because I know that name hasn't been there forever.
she's heard
And
your voice and voice. So she said it before. She said she's heard your voice, Tawanda, in the voice chat.
Oh,
So I don't
okay.
know. I don't know who she is either. Yes, Baby Blue. She mods for channels that don't like each other. Velvet, she says.
Oh,
Velvet.
I love Velvet. Yes, I love Velvet. Hi, honey. Yeah, I mod for people that
Thanks, Under.
they don't they don't like each other. And you know what? It doesn't it's not my business. It's, you know what, if they don't like each other, I can't fix it.
Thank you, Undercover
They
Boss.
they need to fix it.
Yeah. That's the thing is we can, as subscribers to channels, we can like creators that don't like each other
I know.
without being, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Without betraying our certain creator. You know what I mean? Like I support Laura, but I can go watch Diane and Wendy, um, and I can go
And
watch
too, I mean,
Katie,
there's
Miss Fucking Wonderful. Like I watched Miss Fucking Wonderful when she was doing her Christmas decorations in her house, but it doesn't mean I like Laura any less. It's just that I like her channel too sometimes.
I know it, and I've told people because I have donated here or there, it's my freaking money. And unless you're effing me or feeding me, it's none of your business who I donate to.
Right.
Period. You know, it's not. And
Right. And you can like you're welcome to like who you want to like. Like we can't
I know, and
nobody can tell us.
if I give somebody Christmas money or I say, you know, here I help them for this or that, it's none of their business. Quit counting my cash.
Did you hear what Marty? Do you see what
But
Marty says? We can like everyone except former candlestick makers. That's where I draw the line. Marty
Marty, I
cracked
donated
me
to that
up.
candlestick maker too. I was the big dummy who donated to him too.
Marty cracked me up. He cracked me up.
Marty has been my rock for a lot of months, and I appreciate him a lot. Blink has been my rock for a lot of months, and I appreciate him. There's been a lot of
Oh,
people that
Montana Sky? He says, Miss Carla, I need to get to know you better. If Tawanda likes you, you have to be a good person. Oh, that is
uh,
so sweet.
he's
I
a
like to think I am. I'm not perfect by all means, but I try to be
Carla,
nice to
you have a
everyone.
very, very good heart. You have a
Hi,
very, very
Tawny. How are you, honey?
Tony
Tawny.
says, why is it the business of somebody effing you or feeding you? It's your money. Exactly. Exactly, Tawny. Nobody should tell me how I should spend my money. It's my money. It's my money. It came out of my bank account.
Hi,
And if
Rad
I
Story. How
and
are
if I
you?
give my money to oh God, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. If I give my money to BSJ, it's my fucking money. You know what I mean? It's my money. So
Exactly.
it doesn't matter who I donate to. There's got to be a reason that I did it, and it's mine. And I've never, you know, there's always got to be a reason.
And it's your money. You do
I
what you want
know.
with your money. Hello. Like, it's your money. Like we all nobody has the right to tell anybody what they do with their money.
I
Are
know.
you still
And
there?
but a lot of people say that, oh, she donates to this person, donates to that person. It's none of their business. None of their
No.
business. None of their
No, hell
business.
no.
They didn't earn it. It didn't come out of their bank account. It's not hurting them financially. So shut up. Just shut up. If I do it and I made a
Shut
wrong
the fuck up.
decision yeah, if I made a wrong decision by doing it, I made a wrong decision by doing it. But it's still my money. It's still my
Tawny C
freaking
says,
money.
it's my money and I want it now. That's right, Tawanda, says
Well,
Marty McFly. Oh, Unknown Capone says, Marty McFly, let's take Baby Blues to Vegas. Baby Blues. I think Unknown Capone and Marty McFly have a crush on you.
so you know what I did for myself for Christmas?
What'd you do?
Well, you know, I've been
Tell
I've
us.
been staying in this fifth wheel at
Right.
at on my parent or on my dad's property because I'm close to my brother, I'm close to my dad.
Right.
But trust me, when I have long hair. So when I wash my hair, I have to wash it in the sink because I run out of hot water in the shower.
Right.
I've learned that a couple times trying to do it. It's not fun. So, and then the 3-minute showers are really quick. So for
To
Christmas,
say the least.
I rented a motel room for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for myself. And I'm going to take the longest showers and the longest baths ever in my life.
Get get bubble bath, Epsom salts, and just soak in a tub.
Yeah, but
Get one of
mind you,
those.
the hotel room is only it's only like 5 minutes from my real home. So, you know, if I have to come home and take care of my brother or my dad, I'm right there. So,
Well, that's good.
yeah.
That's
But that was my Merry Christmas to me.
Marty. You lie.
What did he say?
Marty
Did
says
Marty?
I only have a crush on Carla. He lies. He's been cheating on me with with you, Tawanda.
He
Uh,
has?
he
Damn, I
cheats on
didn't
me
know
all the
that.
time.
Marty,
He's always on
why
other
didn't you tell me you were
pa-
cheating?
he cheats on me. He's always going on other panels. He goes on Dova's panel. He goes on everybody's panel, Eagle's panel. He's always cheating on me.
I'll tell you what, he's such a good guy. You could never have as good a friend as him.
I know. We
I know.
love our
And
Marty.
so we need to get him above 1,000 subs. So everybody,
Yeah.
anybody
He
who
says
hasn't
he's only got 850 more to go. So everybody sub to Marty. And then
Marty, I,
he's promising some awesome content once he gets to 1,000 subs. Well, we'll have to see.
okay,
Well,
okay,
we're gonna
Marty.
hold him to that promise.
Be careful what you ask for. Be
We're
careful
gonna
what you
hold him,
ask for, Marty.
and we're gonna
Be
hold him
careful.
to that promise.
Because you
We
know
are
what?
gonna hold him.
And these people's that I mod for, sometimes they get at least 1,000K in there. I could just drop your links and not tell anybody I drop it. Dova says I want to meet you at the hotel, Tawanda. Dova, you're welcome. You're welcome. I got the room though that has the big tub.
Can you
Oh my god. I just want to bath.
imagine us all meeting, like getting in, like make uh well, they're talking about, isn't Laura talking about a cruise next year?
Mm-hmm. She
Yeah.
has been, but I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah. That was like, but I remember her talking about it. Something about a cruise.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do
I
that on here all the time. Like, I know they have crochet cruises, believe it or not. There's a crochet channel that I follow on here that they do that. They actually have crochet cruises where they make like blankets and stuff. And they give them away.
so
That's all they
but
do on the cruise.
but
Well, they do other things, but
what would you call our cruise if we had a cruise? The
I d-
Misfits? The
I
Misfits cruise?
I don't know. The Purple People Eater cruise.
I know, but
It has to
I'm
be
not
like something to do with crime.
I think it should be the Misfits cruise. I mean, we are.
Yeah, we are kind of the, well, I said we're not the Boit, we're the Bloit, the uh, blacklist of YouTube. So the
Oh,
Bloit
are,
of
are
YouTube.
we the blacklist? I don't know what.
Well,
Are
we're
we?
blacklisted because we follow Laura. So I said
Wow.
that's my name for us.
Well, you know what though? If they don't know who we are by just watching, I don't ever thump on anybody. I don't. I'm not mean to people. I'm not. That's not part of me.
That's like me too. I don't want to be mean to people or drag people.
You know,
I
I've
believe in
told
giving everybody a chance.
I know I've told you on the phone that
Hmm.
there are people I don't trust. There's people I don't trust. And so I
Yeah.
just don't engage with that kind of stuff. You know, I just don't. I don't. But there's people like Morbid Angel that you introduced me to. I think
Hmm.
she's the bomb. I just love her.
Hmm.
Um, Eagle, who I met through you. I love her.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people that I met through Ben, that feel like, oh
I
my God,
met the I met the nicest people through his chat. I'll
I
say
know.
that about him. He had the nicest people and the most people that
I,
I really liked through his chat. I met a lot of nice people.
I know. And I
So,
never got caught up in the
and I
drama.
believe he has a good heart. I do.
Uh,
I don't believe he's
Absolutely.
as bad as
Carla,
everybody says he is.
Carla, I I have never got caught up in the drama. When he had drama going on in his channel, I just never engaged. And there hasn't been a day that Ben doesn't text me on Facebook and ask me about my brother and my family. And I appreciate that. And if anybody says he's this bad guy, this, it hasn't happened to me. I'm sorry it happened to them. I've never
Right.
hurt, I've never hurt Ben. I have never, I just never got caught up in the trauma of it. I never have. When he was around another person, oh God, he used to thump on me a lot, you know, but never bad things. Just that,
Do you understand though why I had to back away from him? Do you
absolutely,
understand that?
honey, absolutely, I did, absolutely, I do, you know. But my relationship is my relationship. But it's like I totally understand if he has hurt you. You got to do what you got to do. Ben hasn't done
Right.
that to me. Ben hasn't done that to me. It's just like everybody wants me to hate Laura. Hate Laura because she's done this, but Laura hasn't done it to me.
Right.
I mean, has Laura went and killed anybody? No. Has Ben went and killed anybody? No.
No.
Have they went out and committed a crime that is so bad that no, either one of them. So if something happened between Ben and you or Laura and you need to take care of it, and I can't fix it. I'd love to fix it because I'd love to make it better, but I
Ben
can't.
hasn't got his old subs back, no, but he cut off his nose to spite his face, and he did some things that made people back off from him. I don't think he's a bad person, and
No.
I just don't believe that he's a bad person. I think he just gets upset, he gets hurt, and he lashes out.
He
And I
does.
think
He
he
lashes out, and
doesn't, un-
there's
and
people who
people that
poke the
back
bear.
off from him.
Yeah, there's people who poke the bear, and they know that they can get him to react, and they do.
And
And
people, and when he lashes out and gets hateful, like he does, people back off from him. That's what he's got to understand. He's got to think about what he does. You know what I mean? Like he's got to take responsibility too for things that
absolutely,
he says that are hateful and mean. And because he said to me, like, he had said some horrible things to me, like, I'm not going to repeat,
Oh, I
but,
know.
and,
I
and,
can imagine. I can
and I know
imagine.
he apologized for it, but when you lash out at somebody, like, you got to take responsibility for what you say.
Absolutely. But only you and him can fix it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It can't
And
be anybody else.
I'm not saying it's not fixable.
Oh,
I'm just saying for now, right now, with
and it's
everything that I'm going
yeah.
through, I just need to back away for a bit.
You know
I
what,
don't
Carla?
hate them.
You have so much on your plate right now
Mm-hmm.
with your son.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to deal with anybody else doing anything. You need to be 100%. All these people in the chat need to be your place to fall because you've been their safe place to fall. So you need to
Right.
be able to cry and let out. And that's what I found
And I
with
have.
I know. That's why that's why I love the YouTube people that are in this chat right now. They're the
I
most
know.
wonderful, caring, loving people that you will ever find.
And they are supportive. I've gotten so much support from
I
like
know.
everybody. Like even the comments I got on my video was just support and prayers, and you don't know how
Yeah.
much that means to somebody, when you're thinking that you're the worst mother in the world, to get people that reassure you
I'm
that
telling you
you
that
mean the world.
there there was mornings, Carla, that this last week with my brother being in the hospital and I'm listening to you on a live and looking at some of the people's comments. I can't even say hi because I'm going to cry at work and I can't cry at work. And if
Hmm.
you don't think that I didn't see it, they're wrong because I did see it. And y'all have been my rock. You've been my soft place to fall. This has been, you know, these are real people to me who have real hearts that, you just don't find every day.
Yeah, happy, happy, happy. That's one of the reasons I had to back off with him, because he was sending relentless messages to me. Ben has done the same thing to a lot of people, starting with Christy Andrews. I stayed up with her crying all night. Ben tortured her, sending her messages for 48 hours straight. He does that. When he's upset, he just sends you one message after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. It just goes on and on and on and on. He just doesn't know when to speak. He gets in a manic state
I
and
know
doesn't
that's
stop.
part of his
He
mental
doesn't
illness.
realize it. I mean, some people have a life and don't have time to be answering his messages like one after another. I'm sorry that he you know, did that to her. Peace, Reese. Well, I think I'm gonna shut down. It's like almost midnight here. But thank you for coming up, Tawanda. And my prayers go out to your brother and your family.
Carla, thank you for all you do. You
And
are you are a you're kind of a rose in a bunch of thorns.
oh, what a sweetheart. I want to
No,
say goodnight to everybody in the chat too. Undercover Boss, Kim May, Baby Blues, Reese, Marty McFly, Tawny C. Um, happy, happy, happy. Whoever's in here, if I missed you, Rad Story, Unknown Capone. I want to say
I
goodnight to
love Rat
Tawanda, my
Story.
special guest, Kim, coming up on panel. I appreciate you guys, but this little chickie's getting tired. Carla, if you ever need someone to scream at and call me tons of names, let me know and I'll listen to hold you. I don't
Montana
really
Sky
do
is
that
the
too much.
bomb. I love him.
Montana Sky, that's that's
Thank you,
funny.
Kim A. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Tawanda. Prayers
Good night.
to your brother. I love you.
I love you too. Hon.
I'll see you guys around. Good night.
Good night, baby. Thank you.
Good night.